When it comes down to money, pretty much everyone loves to spend it. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be those new Yeezys, buying a large popcorn when you most definitely know your ass is only gonna eat a medium. It's only a quarter more anyway. But for the most part, a lot of those purchases can be pretty justifiable. It starts to not carry much weight when you try convincing your significant other that this $4,500 set of wheels is most definitely worth it because the bolts around the wheel, you know, those little rivets, they're purple and black, right? Worth getting? No? Maybe? Okay. All right. If you don't have a significant other, I'm sorry. You can cry while you watch this and then smile that you don't have to ask permission to spend silly money on things that look neat. Don't get me wrong, there's some banging wheels out there if you're looking to go all out, but that's not everyone's cup of tea. I'm Dakota, it's Coda.fi on Instagram, and today we're going to be talking about best bang for your buck wheels because, hey, you may lose that argument to spend the same amount on a car as you would on the wheels alone. Before we hop into this, we are so damn lucky. We got to partner with Michelin, Silvers, and Cosmis Racing to come out with this dope hoodie. All right, so you pick up the hoodie, you automatically get entered to win coilovers from Silvers, wheels from Cosmis, and tires from Michelin. How neat is that, brother? Go do it, all right? You're missing out. Why not? Because at the end of the day, you get a hoodie that's awesome, and you get entered to win all that good stuff. So let's hop into it. And of course, as you jump into this video, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep making banging videos like this. And if you're feeling motivated to pick up some wheels or just drool on your keyboard, be sure to check out www.fitmentindustries.com where we have it all, wheels, tires, and suspension. Both the big banging stuff and the stuff for your first car because we appreciate you. Going into the best bang for your buck wheels, we have to start it off with probably the one that comes to mind almost immediately, Cosmis Racing. I know we just partnered with them, but listen to me. Cosmis has come up somewhat out of nowhere in the past few years and has gotten insanely popular for a multitude of reasons. They come in about every size you could possibly imagine. Not only that, but their widths and offsets out of Cast Wheel Company are pretty killer. If you don't see people buying Cosmis wheels for the sizing, then it's probably for their finishes. They come in so many awesome, unique finishes, and a lot of that has to do with the fact that people just ask for them. They have the super cool Hyper Bronze on the XT206R, that's one of my favorite. Speaking of which, the XT206R is a common favorite because of its step lip style, multicolor windows, aggressive offset that hits both a good concave look and a good lip. There's not many wheels out there that can do this without sacrificing something, but Cosmis has gotten a stranglehold on that with the entire lineup, but mostly the XT206R and the 006R. Next up would be another solid, the ROHANA RFX lineup. One of the toughest things with newer cars is just how massive those wheel wells are. They are an absolute unit. So when it comes down to buying 19 to 20 inch wheels for those potholes of a wheel well, the options become pretty limited. ROHANA has crushed this with their RFX lineup, regardless if you're looking at their new wheels of the RFX 13, 15, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Sorry, not all of that is true, but ROHANA's RF lineup is rotary forged, which means they are light, which is massively helpful on those big boy wheels because I'm not sure if you ever lifted up a big old cast wheel that's 20 by 10, but you're gonna wanna die. Same situation with Cosmis, but ROHANA has some incredible brushing on their wheels, and because of the thin spokes, it's an extremely high-end look without going into the $3,000 range for the same kind of wheel for your GTR, Camaro, Mustang, AMG, or BMW. We just got their new stuff on the site too, which is pretty dang neat. Moving back to a solid choice would be the KONIG lineup, both the Ampliform and the Decagram specifically. KONIG has done an absolutely insane job in the past few years with their introduction of their Flowform lineup, and word on the street is that they'll be introducing some new wheels at SEMA, which we're gonna be heading to pretty quick here. KONIG's wheels attack a solid price point, come in damn near every bolt pattern possible, and bridge the function to form look extremely well without being overbearing in design. Some people don't like the excessiveness of all the words, numbers, engraving, and all that, which is what Cosmis has on quite a bit of their wheels. If that's not for you, KONIG is usually your next choice. Besides, for under $1,000, there's not much else out there that's gonna look so good both in their itsy bitsy sizing and their big boy sizing. Plus, rotary forged, same thing as ROHANA above. They got the old rollers, high rate of speed, press out the metal like, and then it gets treated. Anyway, barrel is thin, face is thick, rotary forged. Oh, And hey,
they're strong as hell.
Moving forward would likely be the ESR CS lineup. And for a bang for your buck video, you cannot talk about ESR. We used to talk about this brand in just about every other video in 2017 and early 2018, and they are still just out there making big old decisions. They introduced a 3-piece wheel lineup, which is rather affordable, a new Forge series, which was their Forge monoblock lineup, and although they came into the world making wheels that well, yeah. They have began to introduce their own wheel designs into the CS lineup, which are the cast versions of their 3-piece modular designs. They are a bit more of a show wheel versus a function, but ESR CS cast lineup is a solid bang for your buck wheel brand because of their availability, the fact that they have warranties for certain paint and defect stuff, and also they keep coming out with new designs year over year. And last but not least, our last bang for your buck wheel is a little up there, but probably the most bangish wheel you can buy that carries some insane heritage and quality to it. That would be the good old work Kiwami. The Kiwami is the wheel that practically coined the double 5-spoke bend design. It's a work wheel, which get you into the cool real wheel club.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the are your parents?
I'm kidding, but there is some seriousness to picking up a set of work wheels because the pedigree of the brand is one that not many other brands match, and although they are the top of the wheel list here, they are still a proper bang for your buck wheel because of what you're getting for the price, with most other work wheel sets being nearly 2 to 3 times the price. However, at $2,000 for a set, you may still need to ask for some permission from that old significant other, but just do it. So what do you think is the best bang for your buck wheels out there that you love or you're running? Let us know if we're out of our minds on this list, because then Max will blame me for picking the wrong wheels and then I'll have to smoke them in ping pong again. Either way, if you're looking for aftermarket wheels, tires, or suspension, be sure to check it out at www.fitmentindustries.com, where we have it all, wheels and all that other good stuff. I'm Dakota from Fitment Industries, and we will see you next time.